If you stopped believing, this video is for you. I'm recording this very early in the morning. It's still dark outside. And if you're here, you're meant to hear what I'm about to say. I want you to start believing again. I want you to start dreaming like you were a little child that was running around in your room and having all of those big dreams of who you want to become and who you want to be and the life that you deserve to live. Over time, life has hit you. You've been through things. You've learned that life is not always easy, that dreaming big is one thing, but living life is another. And it's very easy to get caught in the mundane of all of the things that life has to offer us. And I get it. Sometimes it's all that we can see. Sometimes it's all that is presented to us. But if you clicked on this video, it's because you know deep within there's something more. You know deep within you are meant for more. And that thing that you want is going to happen if you remind yourself that everything is a choice. If you remind yourself that so many things that you have today, you have because of a choice that you've made in the past. And when you realize that today you're one choice away, one decision away from changing everything, one decision away from changing the life that you're living. Because it might sound very dramatic, it might sound very drastic of, I'm just going to quit my job, I'm going to travel the world, but why can't you do it? You're one choice away. Of course there's going to be consequences. Of course there's going to be pushbacks, people that will not agree. Of course there's going to be situations that will make it complicated, but ultimately it's one choice. You have one choice to change everything. And it doesn't even have to be that dramatic or drastic, but I want you to start believing in yourself again and realize that you are in the driver's seat of your life, that you are capable of changing your life today. And I want you to start believing that you are here because you're meant to have it all. I truly believe that we don't have dreams or desires by accident. They were put into our minds for a reason by the universe, by God. You have it in your mind because you're destined to have it. Now, why you might not have it yet is because you stopped believing you can and you started believing you can't. And when you start believing you can't, well, the universe will show you what you believe in. And so you got to be willing to start building up that self-belief, that belief that you can absolutely have it all, and that very thing that you're dreaming of. But it won't happen if your self-doubt is louder than your self-belief. Every day when you're waking up, you have to ask yourself, if today was the day my dreams came true, how would I show up? What would I say to myself? How would I treat my body? How would I treat other people? What choices would I make? What mood would I be in? Because that is what is going to build that self-belief. You're reminding yourself every day that anything is possible. That desire you have in your mind, it's there for a reason. And the more that you can start believing that, the more that thing will actually come true. But right now, you're still looking for evidence why it's not possible. You're still finding all of the reasons why it's not possible. And maybe as you're watching this video, you want to comment down below. You're like, well, this is not possible because. It's very easy to fall into that. Why? Because your brain likes the familiar. Your brain will always push you into the familiar. Even though it might not actually serve you, it will always push you there. So you got to bring it back to yourself. You got to bring it back to understanding that your mind is tricking you. Your mind is telling you that you can't have something because it knows how it is to not have that thing. Your mind has never known how it is to have that thing. So you got to start training your mind to believing that you can have that thing. And the way that you can do that is by imagining yourself having that thing in the first place. Because everything, every idea that has ever been created starts in the mind. Everything you see, your phone, the lamp, everything once started in the mind of a person. It didn't exist years ago. It exists now because someone had the idea in the imagination of creating something. The way that you create your life works the exact same way. It starts in your mind first, and then the action will follow of implementing that thing and creating that life that you desire. I hope this message resonated with you. If it did, please let me know down below. Subscribe to the channel, sending you love, and until the next time, bye-bye.